Hello everyone, so this is the summary of the play Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. The Tragedy of Julius Caesar is a historical play written by William Shakespeare and published in the first folio in 1623. The source for this play is Plutarch's Lives, written by Plutarch, published in 1683. The setting of this play is Rome in 44 BC. The important quotes from the play are: A coward dies 1,000 times before his death, but the valiant taste of death but once. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars but in ourselves. Et tu, brute, which is translated as even you, brute. Man at some time are masters of their fates. Now, these are the main characters. Marcus Brutus, he is the tragic hero. Roman general, friend of Caesar, wants to establish republic, fears that Caesar will become a tyrant, becomes a conspirator in killing Caesar for the benefit of Roman people. Julius Caesar is a Roman general. He is ambitious and is a powerful figure in this play. He wants to become king of Rome, murdered in the play. Marcus Antony is Caesar's friend. He turns the people of Rome against Brutus with his good speaking skills at Caesar's funeral. Cassius is a Roman general, got jealous after seeing Caesar's popularity among Roman people. He misleads Brutus into believing that Roman people hate Caesar. Octavius is Caesar's adopted son and nephew. He joins Antony in the fight against Cassius and Brutus. Now I'm going to tell you the story. So when the play opens, we see that people of Rome are celebrating the victory of Julius Caesar over Pompey in the civil war. And there was a republican government in Rome before the civil war. Okay, now what happens next? Julius Caesar and his friend Mark Antony take part in the public games organized by the people as they are celebrating Julius Caesar's victory over Pompey. Now, in this crowd, a stranger warns Julius Caesar to be careful on 15th March, but Caesar ignores this warning. After this episode, we get to know that Cassius and Brutus are now worried about the future of Rome, as they don't know whether the same republican rule will continue in Rome or Caesar will become the tyrant. Then a character Casca appears and informs them that Julius Caesar has been offered the crown of Rome for around 3 times and he has refused it every time. So, what does it mean? That sooner or later Julius Caesar is going to become the king of Rome. Now, Cassius and Casca both are jealous to see Julius Caesar's power and his popularity among Roman people, and now they together make a plan of killing Julius Caesar. But it is difficult for them to convince Brutus, who is loyal to Caesar and his friend. Now they create false documents to manipulate the mind of Brutus and assures him that Roman people don't like Julius Caesar and they don't want him to become the king. Now Brutus is convinced and agrees with them and becomes part of this conspiracy of killing the king, killing Julius Caesar. Okay, and because he thinks that his commitment is more to Roman people than his friend Julius Caesar. Now, what happens next? On 15th March, Julius Caesar's wife, Calpurnia, requests Julius Caesar not to go outside as she had seen a bad dream and there might be a threat to Julius Caesar's life. But he ignores his wife's request and is stabbed to death by the conspirator when he reaches there. Okay, so when Caesar sees Brutus involved in this crime, he speaks at to Brute, which means even you, Brutus. So he's shocked to see his best friend, being involved in the plot of killing him. Now, what happens next? At the funeral of Julius Caesar, the conspirators try to make Roman people believe that they did everything for their sake, for their own benefit. Okay. But when Antony speaks, he turns the people against the conspirators by reminding the benevolent acts done by Caesar and how he refused the crown 3 times. That shows he was not hungry for power. He also read Julius Caesar's will, in which his entire property and wealth is left to the Roman people. Now, conspirators Brutus and Cassius run away from there to save their lives from the angry crowd of Roman people. Now, what happens next? Antony joins Caesar's nephew to create an army to fight against Brutus and Cassius. Now, Brutus gets the news of his wife's suicide and he also sees Caesar's ghost. Now, what happens in the battle? Cassius and Brutus commit suicide after seeing their army losing the battle, and Antony and Octavius return back to Rome. Although Antony assures Brutus proper burial as he knows that Brutus did everything because he was manipulated by Cassius. Okay, and he did everything for the benefit of Roman people. Keeping the benefit of Roman people in his mind, and the play ends there.